Hey guys, I'm Ellie, Vintager from Dota 2. My MMN is 7k2 and I mainly play Invoker. I play Dota since patch 6.56. Today's video will be about playing Position 4 Invoker. Position 4 Invoker is getting popular after TI9. This meta was mainly played by Team Secret. I've watched all their matches and have selected two typical ones for analysis. So today, I will talk about what it's like to play Position 4 Invoker, how to play it in your pubs, pros and cons, and some thoughts afterwards. So this video is gonna be quite long. Please be patient and watch closely. Let's start! The first match I've selected is between Team Secret and Team LGD. I've skipped the draft, but it does not mean that we can ignore the draft. So, if we want to maximize the advantages of Position 4 Invoker, we need to pick certain heroes to complement the matchup. We all know that under the current patch, we need to use Position 3 and Position 4 in the same lane, so a good Position 3 hero is extremely important. I can recommend you guys some Position 3 heroes that I think would be a good match for Position 4 Invoker. Let's pause here a bit. X, Orgmagi, Clockwork, Sand King, Pudge, they are good. Apart from those heroes, there are some other heroes who don't fill the Position 3 role but still do the good job. Heroes like Ember, Gyrocopter, Jack Hero. I'll explain this in my conclusion of this video. Alright, I'll start with analyzing the first match. First of all, the starting items on YapzOr. Check this out. He chooses Fairy Fire, Sage's Mask providing 0.75 mana regeneration, and 6 tangos. Starting with those items can enable him to transition into Ring of Basilisk from the side shop as soon as possible, after team getting 2 bounty runes. The ring will give him 8+ attack damage, which is awesome. It can also buff Invoker's low attack damage in the early game. The Basilisk aura can benefit our Position 3 hero too, especially strength heroes. You'll see a significant impact on X's armor later. The aura is very useful when it is activated. I think you guys would know that already. It's good for pushing the lane. As a Position 4 Invoker, Quartz Wax Invoker, he doesn't need many stats. Those starting items are reasonable, but what I want to say here is pub games are different to tournament games. We cannot expect too much from our teammates. I recommend you guys to try 2 masks, 2 branches, 3 tangos, and 1 mango as the starting item. It is good to have plenty of mana, and you will always have mana for Ghost Walk and doing 3 skill combo. Easy. Secret has X at their Position 3. Now, we are going to look at the landing stage. As you can see, X's Battle Hunger combos well with Invoker's Cold Snap. They used this and snatched the bounty room. The enemy have 2 melee heroes at the top lane, so Invoker is able to keep harassing them on the lane. You know, Invoker has a long range attack, so he can take advantage of that. In between things, Invoker and X can keep using Cold Snap Battle Hunger combo to harass the enemy heroes from time to time. So just use the mana. The mana regeneration from the Rings of the Basilisk is awesome. Have a look how Invoker harasses the other 2 enemy heroes. See, attack, attack, hit, attack, hit, 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 hit. Okay, we can see X is choosing to block enemy creeps. Creep waves and neutral creeps are both taken, which is yummy. Because we have the Ring of the Basilisk, we have the smaller loss from the blocking creeps. There will be a level 3 after those creeps. Yeah, Invoker and X both reach level 3. I will not talk about X. Pause here. Invoker chooses to add level 2 cores. It will give Invoker a big improvement, 10 more health regeneration. He does not need to go back to the base to heal himself at all. From now on, Cold Snap becomes stronger too. But Invoker is facing 2 melee heroes. I would recommend going for level 2 Wax instead, as he has enough health and 5 tangles as well. Let's keep watching. Now those guys are going green down the orc's HP. We can see how strong the Battle Hunger, the Cold Snap combo works. X can go straight into core the orc. The Invoker can cast EMP straight away. But there is a problem. Because Invoker has only one Wax, Invoker can only burn 100 mana and get 50% of the mana drained. So with this EMP, Invoker will be in deficit. Do you get what I mean? Invoker spent like 125 mana in casting EMP, but he can only gain 50% of the mana drained when he can only burn 100 mana. Which means Invoker loses more. That's why I recommend going for level 2 Wax instead. Okay, it's going to be intense. Good, Faceless Void is killed. They are really strong now. Look closely. Faceless Void is teleporting. Invoker is going to EMP and burn his mana straight away. This is a highly recommended and is a smart move. But the problem still lies in level 1 Wax. 2 people has their mana burnt, but Invoker only receives 100 mana while spending his own 125 mana. So think about this. If Invoker had level 2 Wax, things would be different. X calls 2 heroes, and now they are ready to kill the orc. Let's see the Invoker. Mana problems again. Invoker only has mana for Cold Snap. Sadly, 1 for 1. If Invoker had a level 2 Wax, he would get enough mana from EMP for Tornado. In this case, they can kill Orc first, then purge the buff. I do not think X would die. Such a loss. Okay, Mirana comes. Invoker does not have enough mana. He cannot escape, and he's dead. That's why I recommended bringing a mango at the start. It will make sure that you always have the mana for Ghost Walk. Let's skip the replay to 5 minutes and 35 seconds. As you can see, this could be a miscooperation here. Invoker just used the EMP over there, but he misses EMP. The reason that I show you this is because it is an example that if a position 4 Invoker misses EMP, see how many mana he has? 205. He can only cast a Cold Snap now, no threat at all. Okay, let's skip the replay to the later point in the game. Let's watch the use of position 4 in team fights and what the position 4 Invoker is supposed to be like in the team fights. Let's keep watching. Okay, as you can see here, Faceless Void comes and Invoker just casted his Tornado, and FA uses his 10-second BKB. So Invoker, he has no impact on it and he can do nothing about it. But we need to pay attention to this Invoker. So I'll give him the player perspective. So please pay close attention to this Invoker. So he only uses his skills, and he really, let's pause here, he really even auto attack, though he has a long attack range. Position 4 Invoker only has a low attack damage, so it is unnecessary for him to attack anyone. And also, position 4 invoker positioning in the team fight should always be on the edge of the team fight. You see the distance? Only using end of the charges and casting spells, letting his teammates deal the damage. Faceless Void used his ultimate. Invoker has casted a good EMP and Tornado as well. So it's being said that he has done what he can do. The result of this team fight is 2-4-2. Okay, we're at the 20 minutes in the game. There will be a team fight, and this team fight can show you the con of the position 4 invoker. Tiny is here, so with this one, Invoker casted the EMP straight away after Queen cast initiation. Let's pause here. So Tiny's mana is fully burnt and he will be dead. But you can see Faceless Void flanks in from the side, and because Invoker's skill are on cooldown, let's see what will happen. So Faceless Void using his skill, and Invoker moves really slow, and he was dead after being time locked by FV. Okay, that is pretty much of this team fights. In later team fights in this match, Team Secret is unable to defend well against LGD. However, we can also see the use of position 4 invoker in the team fight. He can use the tornado to purge Magnus and Orcs buffs. Even if EMP misses, it is still able to zone out the enemy heroes and cut their pathways. For Invoker's QQQ combo with Jack Hero's skill can achieve twice the result with half the effort. The cons, just like what I described to you in this team fight, it would be if Invoker is even touched by Faceless Void, he would be immediately die. He cannot take any damage at all. And because position 4 Invoker goes QW build, his damage is really low. He has long cooldown spells. You may notice that after one cycle of spells, there is half a minute downtime. When the enemy uses BKB, there is no way to deal with it. Okay, let's watch another replay. This match is between TNC and Secret, and Secret won this game. Let's check the draft. Invoker plays a very important role in the draft. We can easily recognize that Tornado is an excellent tool to counter-initiate in this match. There are some vital skills that Invoker can purge in this match. Orc's Bloodlust, Grimstroke's Soulbind, and the other one is the Leashed Frost Shield. So Tornado has a tremendous value in this game. Let's start with the laning stage again. Tiny and Invoker versus Orc and Grimstroke. To be honest, Tiny is not the best choice for Invoker. There is not much to discuss now. The starting items are the same to the last one. Quartz and Wax Invoker faces this position 3 Orc. No solutions. Except his Tornado later can purge Bloodlust. QW Invoker's low attack damage is neither significant nor does it tickle. So let's skip the Resident Sleeper part here to the later point of this game. Let's jump to 40 minutes mark. Invoker, Jack Hero, and Crystal, they are smoke up. Let's watch closely here. Okay, when they encounter the Grimstroke, Jack Hero uses his Atos to initiate and cast his first skill. Invoker uses his EMP and his Cold Snap to synergize with Jack Hero's skill and earn charge. And you can see that they turn their head back, so confident. And we can see the Grimstroke's HP is dropping down. Neither of them or to attack, and Grimstroke is still dead. Let's watch it again. Grimstroke is perfectly triggered into a dance by Cold Snap and Jack Hero's spell. So in the later of the game, Invokers and Jack Heroes can combo perfectly. I'll show you another example of the same combo and which can do perfectly as well. Check this out, 80 minutes in the game, same combo. Jack Hero initiates and Invoker does QQQ and EMP. We can see FV butt clenching to get a blink off, he still ends up with no mana. Faceless Void with low mana, there is no reason to be afraid. So, in the first 20 minutes, most strength and agility heroes cannot handle a high level EMP. Once they are hit with the EMP or their mana burn, they would be useless. Most skill in Dota requires mana. No mana means no combat strength. No mana means useless. It's at 19 minutes and 42 seconds here. It is the most important team fight for this match. As you see, Tiny just did a fantastic initiation by throwing Org back into Invoker's EMP and Cold Snap to burn his mana. Let's watch closely on this Jack Hero. Yeah, Jack Hero's ultimate works well with the Invoker's QQQ and shut down the Org, rendering him unable to move. Who cares about the Frost Shield? Just die. You know, all those skills have a long range, which means a Faceless Void is hard to find a good chance to drop a good Corona. We can see the second time, Tiny jumped into the team fight is absolutely devastating, wiping the enemy team. I need to mention something here. Invoker and Jack Hero's combo, Invoker's Cold Snap and Jack Hero's Ice War and also his ultimate, those skills are not hard CCs. However, when they are stacked together, they can give you like a 4 to 5 seconds of hard control. And other benefits like they are all like long, they all have the long casting range, which is also really strong. Okay, let's end here. Nothing really stand out later. Finally, it's time for my conclusion. We can see that position 4 Invoker can be very strong in both matches when paired with the certain heroes that complement him. This is especially evident in the second match, as Invoker synergizes well with Jack Hero. However, the cons of the position 4 Invoker is obvious. Firstly, this hero is not strong on its own. Although receiving some slight buffs in recent patches, I still believe him to be weak overall. Secondly, this hero is a paper and would die to a sneeze. Thirdly, QW Invoker has a really low attack damage. He's unable to pressure tanky heroes or heroes with high health regeneration. Fourthly, if you want to gank, then you will need a certain levels on him. He's not like other position 4 heroes like Mirana, Tusk or Tiny, they can gank from the level 1. So if we see an Invoker unable to make if we see an Invoker is unable to make an impact in the early game, he will to a limit to catch up with some late levels. The more levels, the more effective EMP. Lastly, lacking mana in the early game. If a single EMP is missed, Invoker would just become a range creep. There are not many pros. The first pro would be the high HP generation from his level 2 course. It is similar to Tranquil Boots. The second pro is his long attack range. The biggest pro would be if the game lasts long enough and drags on into the late game, you would see how strong Invoker is with his spells. If Invoker is alive, he can easily worth 2 enemy supports. Overall, I don't recommend playing position 4 Invoker in ranked pops to grind MMR, especially first picking Invoker. I normally first pick Invoker, but I don't recommend you guys doing that. If you want to try out this meta build, it's better to communicate with your team and ask them to pick a hero that combos well like the ones I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video. It is easy to notice that the common traits between those heroes, they all have a skill that can do constant damage, which complements Invoker's Cold Snap perfectly. The effect is like an effective long CC. If the hero has any stuns, it can give Invoker the opening to land a good EMP, which would be even better. Then the starting items and the skill build would also need to be adjusted. In the pub games, the pub games are not tournaments, and Invoker does not need to go for supporting items. In a pub game, Invoker should always have a scepter. So if you want to shine with the position 4 Invoker, be ready for the harsh conditions. Alright, what do you guys think about position 4 Invoker? Please discuss. Don't forget to like, share this video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.